Folks, we've shown you how to record using the lapel mic and plug it into your iPhone and record in voice memos. Now we're going to show how to record from the lapel mic into the laptop. So in order to do that, we need a recording application on the laptop similar to voice memos. The one I'd suggest is called Audacity. Audacity is a free app that can be downloaded and has all the features you'll need to not only record but also edit and produce your audiobook or your podcast. So it's a pretty good free product. So I'll open it up now here on my laptop. Little flash of Audacity, and there it is. Quite unspectacular, but just drawing your attention up to the left-hand side, there are a series of play buttons as you would have seen back in my day on a tape recorder, and have maintained all of those. The red circle is the one that we want to hit to record. So I'll press record. Psycho cats. They're killers. They're terrorists. They're vandals. And so darn cute and cuddly, you want to take them to bed. So now we've finished that recording, I'll just remove the plug for the lapel mic, and then we can rewind to the beginning of the file and then press the play button. Psycho cats. They're killers. They're terrorists. They're vandals. And so darn cute and cuddly, you want to take them to bed. So folks, now we've been through lapel mic leading onto the iPhone or your smartphone, lapel mic into the laptop, and now we're just going to go up one extra jump where we're going to use some slightly different recording equipment. And this is a kit. It comes in this little case that we can send to you from Author to Audio to anywhere in Australia, indeed anywhere in the world. So I'll just let you know what's inside this thing. So what we have, a few little bits and pieces in here. So this one is it's called a Shure SM58 vocal recording microphone. It's used by vocalists, singers, musicians, but it's also a very good voice recording mic. And also in the box, I'll just take these out as we show them to you actually. We also have a little gizmo here called a boom stand. So the idea of the boom stand is that it's flexible and we can attach it onto the side of the table, and you can swing the mic around so it's in the right spot for your mouth while you're recording. We'll get to that in just a sec. Then we have a little clamp here that we just want to use to attach onto the table. Lovely. Okay. So once we have this clamp on the table in place, we then drop the end part of this little device down into it. And then you can start to see now how this sort of swing arm can be bent into any kind of shape that you want, wherever it's going to suit you. So I'm just pretending that I'm sitting in the position where I would record in. So we just bend around the microphone holder here. Distance from the mic should be between 1 and 2 hand spans away from your mouth. So that's your first measure. That's about the distance away from your face. I've actually got the microphone kind of angled across my face, and that when I'm going to be narrating, I'm not going to be talking directly into the mic, I'm going to be talking past the mic. Now the reason for that is that when you say words like perfect or practice, they start with the letter P, and those sorts of consonants are called plosives. So whenever you pronounce the letter P or D or B, you tend to push air from your mouth, which the microphone will pick up as if it sounds. So it sends it sends a huge signal to the mic in the air current, and you'll end up with an explosive sound on the recording. You probably don't want too many of those. Now the other one that we avoid too are things called sibilants. So where you have letters like S and C, so wherever you've got that S sound, they also generate a rush of air, which if you're talking directly into the mic, then they're going to sort of shatter and sound like static. So it's best, that's the reasoning behind talking just that little bit past the microphone and having it angling towards your face at around about a 45-degree angle. Okay folks, so in the same way that when we were using the lapel mic earlier we were recording using Audacity, we're going to use this microphone setup and we're going to use Audacity to record again. So we open up Audacity, ready to go, and you'll notice here that there's a little drop down box in the top left hand side of the screen. Now it's most important in here to select the one that says microphone, and it usually has an open bracket, number 3, and then it'll have the word Shure in it. So if it has the word Shure, then you know you're going to be recording from the right input box, from the right input device, sorry. And then it's just simply a matter of hitting record again. Hi everybody, love to see you again today. Everything's fantastic. Testing 1, 2, 3. So now the recording's been complete, we might want to play that back and just have a bit of a listen to it. So let's do that. Press the play button. Hi everybody, love to see you again today. Everything's fantastic. Testing 1, 2, 3. Now in order to safeguard that recording, there's one thing you should always remember, and it's something you don't have to worry about when you're using the iPhone because it automatically saves everything. On your laptop it's a little bit different. So Audacity, most important thing to do is to go to the File menu and press Save Project, and then down the track we'll actually get to the point where we can actually export the audio file out to a different format such as MP3. So hopefully that's given you an illustration of how easily you can record and just how much recording equipment you've actually got around you and you probably didn't even realise. So I would say in terms of costing, the lapel mics usually cost you around $80 to $100 for a lapel mic. This entire kit that I've showed you with this little red microphone here, that's in Australian dollars about $350. You can always rent equipment like this if you don't particularly want to buy it. But if you're going to be moving on to say from your audiobook to doing podcasting down the track or for any kind of recording, then you'll find you'll get plenty of good reuse out of this. So let's hope that if recording had have been a big deal in your mind with sound engineers, red light fever and recording studios, then you can just as easily take care of all of this sort of stuff in your own home or your own office.